Hello everybody. There's a new unit in this game called the Gerenuk, which I have no idea if I'm pronouncing correctly, but it is a tier 3 that removes the highest tier, or I think it's perk from highest tier friends, and it's either 1, 2, or 3 depending on the level. I wanted to make a video showcasing this because I think it's very cool and very underutilized, but I don't have Gerenuk. I haven't gotten the mini packs yet. And so I thought, well, how can I make something that's kind of similar to Gerenuk, without getting Gerenuk itself? I came up with a pretty interesting way to do it. And this is what this run shows off. You may have seen the thumbnail. Yes, it is more sarcastic fringe head shenanigans. I really should have bought the flamingo first, but usual excuses of just playing really fast to get as many runs in as possible. I start going for my level 3 Cuddle Toad because my pack has Starfish in it as well. I take this level immediately and I find the mole. So the idea is this. You have a sarcastic fringe head, summon a mole for the opposing team. The mole will remove the opposing team's perks, and the 6/6 mole spawn doesn't particularly matter because they're never going to really have anything that synergizes with that. They just get a 6/6 mole spawn at the cost of not having two valuable perks is the idea. Okay, sounds good in theory. In practice, this build sucks, unfortunately. The main issue with it in Arena is that a lot of people just run big numbers. There is surprisingly less perk usage than you would expect. Like that team, for example, has no perks at all, especially early on. And the problem is that Mole needs at least 2 perks. It says remove the 2 nearest friendly perks to summon a 6/6 Mole. So it's very awkward, really. And I wish it was better, but in retrospect, this only took like a few attempts. So it's not the worst thing that I've ran so far. As the Mole. The good thing is there's just a kind of irrelevant 1/1 mole if there are no perks. So it's not like the worst thing in the world. But regardless, we hit the Starfish. Freeze this pair. Put the Skeleton Dog further forward. Even though we don't particularly care about buffing the Starfish with it, we want the Skelly Dog to die earlier. But in this case, there's some like Platybeladon elk something. And I just buy some avocados. I think, to be honest, it might have even been better to take the asparagus to just carry even more golden to turn 9. Here the mole gets pushed by a seahorse, which messes up my fringe head, but I don't think it would have mattered regardless. We get our Starfish trigger. Take another Gelada. And I have Cow in this pack, so I can very quickly activate Geladas. Like so. Gelada's still just so strong. I'm surprised it hasn't been touched yet. It's like actually absurd how good it is in terms of stat efficiency. And here I take the avocado. Because I can't really like efficiently pill the turtle. Anyway. We get some more stats on Mole. It still hasn't activated successfully, by the way. We still haven't actually gotten to see their perks getting removed by a mole. But we'll get there. Get Melon onto the Fringe Head. Have a Melon ready for the Mole as well. We don't need to level either. It's actually actively worse if you level either of them. Because then if it is able to remove perks, the Mole that gets summoned will be bigger. Here I Pill Turtle, and I buy this other Zebra. Because like there are chances for level 2 Zebra, but then it hits the other Zebra. So, whoopsies, guess I should have known to not do that. Grounded kills my entire board. And I can't even get to Mole everywhere. But that's fine. I sell the Zebra now, I have a Behemoth. It hits the other Zebra again. Incredible stuff. Sell, buy, sell. Buy the Starfruits. Durian, sure, why not? I buy this pear and I buy another Zebra. Do we finally get something? Do we finally get a trigger of the sarcastic Fringe Head Mole? We actually do. So look at this. The Fringe Head trades this space on the other team to summon a mole for them, which dies. It resummons this mole, but it gets rid of 2 melons here. And we win. But we're not done yet. If you thought that was the last time we would see this activate, you're wrong. Melon on Behemoth. Chocolate Behemoth. I sell the oyster, take the cow. And just continue to buff the Fringe Head. Because everything else is getting scaled. Behemoth scales itself. Mole's getting buffed by Skeleton Dog a little bit. And we need the Fringe Head to be large. Here, unfortunately, it doesn't work because there's only one perk. Yeah, there's a reason why this build isn't great. But it is very funny when it actually works in the intended way. Take a Stingray, because I have 3 lives. It's always going to get an activation. And I get this insane shop, where I just get a bunch more Behemoths. Pretty big numbers. We go against Dune. I don't know if this is Dune, or if this is like somebody else. But either way, there's some stuff with Coconut Crab, Real Velociraptor, a giant Fairy Armadillo, and there's a random Yggdrasil fruit on this, which means the mole gets rid of Melon and the Yggdrasil fruit. We kill, and we win. It's incredible, really. Now we're just looking for level 2 Behemoth. Take this Melon as well. I move the smaller Behemoth further back. But remember, the mole always needs to be in the back for this to work. My entire team gets hit by ailments. But we're good for now. It's another win. 8 wins. Level the other Behemoth. I could have taken Starfruit, but I already have 4 melons and another good perk. So I decided it's not worth it. I'm just looking for good foods for Fringe Head. This guy has level 2 Sparrow, which essentially acts as a melon, kind of. And, Mole gets rid of the strawberries. So now we one-shot here and we one-shot here. Actually, I think we were one-shot there anyway. We win again. And then I just start buying foods onto the fringe head. Nothing else really to do. I buy the avocado in case. There's always the chance that I lose this. But then who do we go against but Kyogre? I don't know what exactly Kai is like doing in the customs pool. I mean, this seems to be a potentially winning run, I suppose, but I'm not sure what Kai, like, best ranked player in the world is up to. Just kind of chilling in customs. But here we are. It's like a Spino Parrot team with summons. Unfortunately for you, brother, your mushroom is gone, and your Brussels sprout is gone. And we win. Just a very nice run. It's a little bit tryhardy with the behemoths, but I'm surprised that like nobody else is, or at least I haven't seen anything else on Fringehead Mole yet. It is very funny to just be able to remove your opponent's perks for them. Pretty, I guess a poor person's Gerenuk, but yeah, I was fairly happy with this run. Hopefully some more Team Tour stuff soon. There are a few interesting developments on my team, but the last set didn't really have any interesting games for me to cover. But yeah, that's about it for me. Have a wonderful day.